Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we ain't on the range today. We're heading up on the mountain. It's time to go deer hunting. So, sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty, also my son had moved the game cams around, get a different view of things, and it's a good thing he did, because that big open field we'd planned to hunt, well, apparently there's a group of hunters camping in that field, so it's not going to be any long shot. 300-400 yard shots on that big open field. But he found a spot that has a couple of trails that lead down towards the water, and we're a long ways away from the water, so we're going to give that a try. And of late, the game cams have been showing morning traffic and early afternoon traffic, so we're going to try a little bit of midday, see if we can catch them at the end of the early morning traffic, big late morning traffic, or the early afternoon traffic. So we're going to give that a try today. We've got to head way up yonder, up on top of that mountain. So I'll bring you back when we're like up there. So I'm here where I'm supposed to be meeting my son. He hasn't got here yet, but just ran into a guy and his daughter who went out on the early morning hunt, and all they saw was does, and of course it's not doe season. So maybe we'll get lucky with the midday adventure. So once we get humped back in there, we'll bring you back, show you the area we're gonna hunt. Oh yeah, and for this hunt, I've got the 130 grain Barnes TSX solid copper loaded into the brass that Randy A sent with, I think it's like 47.7 grains of RL15. Shot really good, gave me like a 3/4 inch group when I checked zero. Okay, well, we got our spot. It's much closer than what we originally anticipated. Like I said, we got people camping in the big field that we were going to be at. We've got 2 lanes of deer travel coming across down there and coming right down through here. So we're in close at only about 30 to 50 yards. Definitely not what I was anticipating. I was expecting a long shot. This rifle's zeroed for 100, so I'll just have to aim a little bit low. My son, he's zeroed for 200, so he's going to have to aim considerably lower. But we'll see what happens. I got to finish getting the chair set where I'm not digging in at the front. Beautiful day today. It's about 40 degrees up here. And we got up here at the right time because the forecast is calling for snow next week. So we'll see what happens. Alrighty, y'all. Well, day one of the hunt is over. We got skunked. Didn't see nothing. Woo! So while we didn't see anything out there today, we did have a good day. It was a little bit crisp. It was like 40 degrees when we got up here earlier this morning, and it's just been getting cooler. It's dark back in the draw where we were, but now we're coming down the face of the mountain, which faces the sun, and so I'm in and out of the daylight. technically I think we still had like a legal hour to shoot, but it was too dark to really see anything. As I said earlier, we didn't set up at the big meadow because we'd heard there was people camping in the big meadow. So we picked us a spot where two trails crossed, kind of between the two game camps. We thought for sure we might see something, but we didn't. So we will go up tomorrow doing the mid-morning into afternoon hunt. Didn't pan out, so we're going to try the morning hunt tomorrow. So I'll bring y'all back then. So hang on. Good morning, y'all. Day 2 of the mountain hunt. Getting a little bit late of a start this morning. We're not going to be out there in time for sunrise. As I said yesterday, I'd forgotten how much work it was pumping a mile or so with full packing gear at 5,000 feet. And yeah, I kind of overslept this morning. So did my son. And then it was like 34 degrees at the house, which means it's going to be a whole lot cooler up at altitude. So I had to scramble to find my my long johns. But we're going to make tracks. And yesterday and followed up with it this morning shows that I have to do some work on the truck. Apparently my thermostat is sticking open because the truck isn't really warming up. 20 miles in last night and water temperature was only up to 120 degrees, so definitely stuck open. So we'll try to bring it back when we get up on the mountain. Alrighty, well, we made it back to the big meadow. Nobody camping out here this time. We ran into another hunter and his son. They're out for deer and turkey, which was fortuitous because where we posted up yesterday, we had a turkey talking all around us. So we directed him that way. He's going to go up and throw up some calls. Maybe they'll get lucky. We didn't have any turkey tags, so didn't even try. And I don't have the tripod this morning because, well, ounces are pounds, and that's 7 pounds of excess weight to be packing around at 5,000 feet, mile and a half hump. So I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Bring it back if we get lucky. So that clump of trees right out there is about 150 yards. The trees on the other side make it about 300 yards. So be a good stretch. And everywhere you go, there's poison oak. Everywhere you go, there's poison oak. You gotta watch out for it. It'll tear you up. Well, y'all, got skunked again. Well, technically not. We didn't get anything because we didn't get a shot. We did see one tail flash about 450 yards across the that pasture or meadow up in the tree line on the far side. But we had two things working against us today. The wind is up again, and even though it's the weekend and a holiday, the dang loggers were out and working on cutting a new road, which we had no idea they were there until we were walking out this little bit ago. So all the machinery noise probably worked in conjunction with the wind to put the deer down. So, well, this weekend's hunt is a bust, but we'll go back up again, and we'll bring you along, and hopefully next time out we have a little bit better result. But the it doesn't matter whether we get a deer or not. The actual getting out and trying to get one is where it's at. So if you know, you know. And with all that being said, Halfmilesniper reminding you, stay strapped or get clapped, carry everywhere you can. And yes, I did have something that began with a 4 on my hip, just in case we ran into that mountain lion today. But we didn't. So get a CCW if you need one, carry everywhere you can. If you're in a constitutional carry state, no reason not to be carrying. It's getting crazy out there and just getting crazier. And you are your own protection. Nobody's coming. So, until next time, y'all stay safe. Keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it.
Hit.